Hola, everyone, and welcome to Monday, July 15th, 2024. I'm Joe Pratt, keeping you informed of what's happening in the world. An assassination attempt on former President Trump. We've all heard about this. It's spread like wildfire. A bullet struck his right ear as he was looking to his right at the crowd. An inch or two to his left, and President Trump would likely be dead at this moment. The shooter was perched on a building just outside of the venue where the political rally was being held. The shooter was gunned down almost immediately by Secret Service agents. The shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old, is dead. It will make it more difficult to determine his motive in the assassination attempt. At this point, all we know is that Crooks had bomb-making materials in the car he drove to the rally. No threatening comments have been found on his social media accounts, and the FBI is trying to get access to his phone. His family is cooperating with authorities, but they haven't provided any insight into his motive or state of mind either. Crook's political leanings are not clear. He was registered as a Republican in Pennsylvania, but also contributed money to a progressive PAC, Political Action Committee. The Republican National Convention started today, and Trump officially named his running mate. J.D. Vance was chosen as Trump's VP candidate. Vance is a senator from Ohio. He first gained national attention from his best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, from which they made a movie starring Glenn Close and Amy Adams. Vance was elected to the Senate in 2022 and has been highly critical of Trump in the past. Vance changed his feeling about Trump after seeing what he actually did during his presidency. He said Trump proved him wrong. In a related story, a federal judge has dismissed the classified documents case against Trump. Aileen Cannon dismissed the case, saying that the special counsel who filed the charges was illegally appointed by the Justice Department. Essentially, Judge Cannon said that special counsel Jack Smith's appointment by Attorney General Merrick Garland violated the Constitution because it did not go through Congress and was improperly funded by the Justice Department. In sports, tennis, two new Wimbledon champions for men and women. In women's action, Barbora Krejcikova beat Jasmine Paolini in 3 sets. Both women moved up in the rankings to number 10 and number 5, respectively. On the men's side, Carlos Alcaraz won for the second year in a row by beating Novak Djokovic in 3 sets. Alcaraz is just 21 and has now won 4 major championships. In baseball, a little bit of trivia for you. The average Major League batting average is the lowest it's been since 1968, the year of the pitcher, they called it. The average batting average this year is .243, and pitching speeds keep getting higher. The average fastball this year is 94.2 miles per hour, up from 91.1 in 2008. Scientists are always on the lookout now for asteroids that could potentially hit the Earth and cause major damage. A very large asteroid is headed our way, but will zip past the Earth and won't enter the atmosphere. It will only get as close as about 3/4 of the distance from here to the moon. But it's about 400 feet wide by 900 feet long, about the length of more than 3 football fields. Asteroids this size only fly by about once every 25 years. Top 5 at the box office this last week was number 5, Fly Me to the Moon. 4 was A Quiet Place, Day 1. 3 was Long Legs. 2 was Inside Out 2. And number 1 this week was Despicable Me 4. You know when you hear a song and totally mess up what the lyrics say? There's a word for that. It's called a Mondegreen. The term was coined from 1954 in an article in Harper's Bazaar magazine. The author talks about a poem she misheard when she was young. It goes, "They have slain the Earl of Moray and laid him on the green." She heard, "They have slain the Earl of Moray and Lady Mondegreen. So if you misheard the lyrics to a song particularly, it's called a Mondegreen. Here's a couple of my favorites from the song Tiny Dancer. It says, "Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer." Someone heard, "Hold me closer, Tony Danza." And from the song Stairway to Heaven, it says, "And as we wind on down the road," someone heard, "There's a wino down the road." And the song Desperado by the Eagles says, "You've been out riding fences for so long now." Someone heard, "You've been outright offensive for so long now." Joe Pratt, make it a great day.